Hey everybody, welcome back. So this video is my should you melt this for last week's collab or melting basket, which was Luck of the Irish. And so you were supposed to melt all green wax, which I did. I didn't pull anything. Well, actually, let me show you. So this is a mix of my empties and non-empties. So let's see if you can see. So it's quite full here, but not everything is empty. I have just because I pulled so much, I didn't have normally I have one basket to put my non-empties and another basket to put my empties, but two of my baskets were being used to hold all my scent picks. Sorry, my camera's moving around. So I'm gonna try and do my empties first. And yep, okay, so I finished from Destination Wax. Oh my gosh, this is definitely a repurchase for me. This is Christmas in Jamaica. This is Balsam Fir, Orange, Grapefruit, Pineapple, and Cranberry. This scent, I absolutely love it. It's the same, so the Bathing Garden has this scent. She calls it Calypso. And then Kay's has this scent, and I think she calls it Christmas Cactus or something like that. It's so beautiful because if you love tree scents, this is like a Christmas tree scent, but it has so many other things mixed in. It gives it a very summery, like spring and summer type scent. So you can definitely melt this, at least for me, in spring and summer. So it's a beautiful balsam, summery type scent. This was super strong. I melted it twice, once in my bedroom bathroom, and then another time in my office. Lasted the whole day. The time I melted in my office, actually both times, it was drifting out into my living room area. So this is for sure a repurchase for me. Just very beautiful. Like the fruity notes, the orange, grapefruit, pineapple, and cranberry. I don't know that I distinctly smell each of those, but they just come together as like a really nice kind of citrusy, tart kind of scent that goes with that balsam. It's a beautiful scent. So for sure repurchase, and it's a really good performer. I finished this loaf from Sassy Girl Aroma of Christmas at Santa's. I think most people are familiar with this scent blend now. Pepperberry Wreath, Sugar Cookies, and Marshmallow Fireside. This is just such a beautiful blend. It's so different and unique from other kind of Christmas tree bakery type scents. Like, I think it's the Pepperberry Wreath is definitely very unique and different, and I absolutely love it. But then I think her Marshmallow Fireside is very creamy. It's just such a gorgeous scent. I absolutely love this one. It's a good strong thrower and lasts a long time. I do have a whole nother loaf plus like a couple brittles, I think, in that one. So it's beautiful. I'm probably not going to melt it anymore because it definitely is more of a winter Christmas type scent. So I'm probably going to stop melting it, and what I have I'll just keep until this next winter. I melted from Sassy Wax Melts. This is Cozy Cookies, which is cashmere cedar, cashmere plum, and shortbread cookies. It was like a little Christmas tree. I'm not sure with her wax. Her wax, all of it has this undertone. Someone mentioned that it's the beeswax that she uses. I didn't know it was beeswax, but it has this very creamy undertone, and I like the scent, that creamy scent, but I feel like everything I've melted from her so far just smells like that. And then especially like I melted this, this Take a Deep Breath, Sterling Icicles, Strawberry, Raspberry, Guava, Pineapples, Honey, Clementine, which should be like a fruity, fresh scent, but I get that same kind of creamy undertone to it. So yeah, it doesn't come off like the scent that it should be. So I'm probably not going to purchase from her. I'm going to use up what I have, and I just put everything I have in the melting basket for this week. We'll see. It's strong. Like it's not super strong. I can smell it in the room, and it lasts a long time. Like I remember I melted this twice, and one time I walked into my room and I could still smell it, but I feel like I'm not sure if I'm smelling the fragrance oil or just the aroma coming off the wax, if that makes sense. So I don't know if you've tried her wax, like let me know what you think. I just think it gets overpowered by the fragrance oil. I'm sorry, the scent of the wax. And so we'll see. I mean, when I melt the stuff I pulled for this week, we'll see how it does, and I'll report back. But Pirate Voyage from Dessa's, this is like, I don't have the set notes on here, but this is supposed to be like Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland, which if you've ever been on that ride, you have that like, the water, but there's like this musty kind of, not in a bad way, not like stinky musty, but it has this aquatic musty note, but because they have these fake cannons that they shoot out, so you get some smoky note from the fake cannons. And I don't know, there's just a very distinct smell to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland. And so she was trying to mimic that with this. Now, I don't think it smells like Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it's too smoky. And like there's that salty sea air note in it. So it's an okay scent. Like, I don't think I'm going to buy this again. I know some people really rave about this one. It's just not my scent preference because of that level of smokiness, and that salty sea air note in it. But I know what she was going for. To me, it does not smell like Pirates, but I know what she's trying to do. Okay, so this is from the Melted Mousse. This is Grinch Miss, which is pistachio, let me see, pistachio nut cupcakes and crushed almond cookies. So this was definitely a very nutty pistachio. I actually really did like it on cold. It's a very nutty scent, but I don't remember, like I put it in my bedroom bathroom, and I don't know if I just didn't come back into my room in time, because when I came back into my room later that night, I really couldn't smell it. So, this one didn't perform well, or I didn't come back into my room in time to smell it while it was performing. So I'm not sure. I might get a little bit more of that from her in my custom list and then see how I like it. This was Kiss Me I'm Irish from the Bathing Garden. It was a sample I got in my last order. I don't have the scent notes from it. It was kind of light on cold. It's kind of like a fresh, pretty scent. Something, it's like fresh, floral, maybe a little bit of fruity. I melted in my office and I don't think I got a really good throw from it. So I don't really remember what it smelled like. From Dessa's, I also finished this sugared zucchini streusel. Oh my gosh, I love this one. This is zucchini bread, sugar cookies, cinnamon streusel topping. So good. Such a beautiful bakery. Like yummy, delicious bakery. Really strong thrower. I had this melting in my living room and it was actually going into my office and overtaking the scent I had in my office. So this would be a definite repurchase for me. From Wicked Essence, I melted this Christmas Calories Don't Count. This was like the 4 little donut-like shapes. And this was snickerdoodle, sugar cookie, cake batter, ice cream. This one was really good. It wasn't like a super, super strong thrower, but I definitely could smell it. It was just a nice, like kind of cinnamon snickerdoodle cookie type scent. I'm gonna definitely continue to order from Wicked Essence. That scent, I don't know that I feel like I need to go out of my way to get it, but it was good. I melted this little scent shot sample from Teddy Bees and Vanilla Balsam. I put it in my laundry room and I don't remember smelling it in my laundry room. So I also did this sample from the Bathing Garden in Twigs and Berries. I did like this scent. It definitely had kind of that like Christmas tree, winter berry type scent, kind of a fresh scent though. I could smell it a little bit in my laundry room, but it wasn't real strong. So it was just okay. I did a lot of samples this past week. So from Swanky, I melted this strawberry pound cake, Queen of Cupcakes, cream cheese frosting. I actually put this in my living room. I split this up into like 5 pieces. And it was okay. I just couldn't smell it. It wasn't real strong. So I'm starting to feel like her strawberry pound cake is not like a really strong scent. It was good, but I wished it was a little bit stronger. From Dessa's, I melted a sample of Nordic Christmas. I actually melted this in my office. This was definitely like a Christmas tree scent. On cold, I really liked it, but on warm, I don't know. There was something a little off about it. I didn't care for it. So I don't know the scent notes, but that one I will not repurchase. From Kay's, I finished up this Clamshell and Holiday Drive, Fraser Fir Espresso and Bake Shop. The Fraser Fir and espresso, I just don't think I like the combo. I feel like the first time I melted this, I melted in my living room. This was like a couple months ago maybe, and I did enjoy it. But this last time I melted in my office, and maybe it was just too strong for the space. So yeah, that's probably a no for me going forward. I melted a sample of Elf Sweat from the Bathing Garden. I don't remember that one doing well in my laundry room. In my laundry room, I also put in from L3 Peppermint Patty Cupcakes at Tiffany's. I did get the peppermint. It was kind of like a peppermint chocolate type scent. It actually was coming out of the laundry room, kind of going into the kitchen area. So it performed reasonably well. But see, like a lot of these, I don't remember. Okay, so this was another sample from Sassy Girl Aroma that I put in my laundry room. Taffeta. I don't have the scent notes, but this is like a very pretty, like floral, kind of powdery body care maybe type scent. It's definitely a very pretty scent. I do remember smelling this a little bit in the laundry room, but not real strong. I also melted in the laundry room Fresh from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is like a laundry scent. I do remember that one, but it's laundry, so that's not my scent preference. I feel like a lot of these little samples are not like I'm like, eh. That's the hard part. Like I don't know, like sometimes I just feel like samples are more effort for me now because I don't really have a good place to melt them. Okay, from Ebony Violet, I melted this scent shot in Snow Witch. This was pine, balsam, sweet fruit, berries, and patchouli. Holy moly, this one was like super strong. I cut it into 3 pieces, put it into my 3 warmers that are 2 in my bedroom, 1 in my bathroom. Super strong, lasted all day. Definitely very Christmas tree-like. The fir, the pine, and the balsam in this is not my favorite. It was okay, but it was just such a heavy Christmas tree scent. Like it was just a little overpowering every time I walked into my bedroom, but it was super, 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 super strong. I don't know that I'll go for this scent just on its own. I feel like it needs to be mixed with like bakery or something else to kind of tone it down a bit. From Sea Sugar, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, okay. This is from Sea Sugar Wax. This is Christmas with the Good Ones. I don't have a scent description, but this is like a minty. It almost smells like a pink sugar peppermint, or like it's a peppermint scent. I'm trying to remember where I melted it, but I do remember, I think it was in my bedroom in here. Was it a nighttime blend? I feel like I probably did it at night, and I could smell it. It was good. Just like a creamy kind of pink sugar peppermint type scent is what it smelled like to me. I did like it, but she's hard to get from, so. Let's see. I melted this sample from the Bathing Garden in the Winter Court. Again, I don't remember this one. Yeah, I don't remember. I melted this sugar cookie from the Bathing Garden. This was like a pair of big lips, so I actually put it in my office. I don't care for her sugar cookie, so this one threw well, but it smelled more like a burnt sugar cookie rather than a baking sugar cookie, so not a favorite of mine on its own. From Sassy Wax Melts, I melted this sample in Avo Bath. So this was, I could definitely get the Avo Bath. It's like a lemongrass, very like citrusy, bright, fresh scent. But it does get creamed out by that undertone that's in her wax. So I could definitely smell the Avo Bath in this, but it smelled like Avo Bath with like a creamy note to it. So this one actually performed pretty well in my laundry room. From L3, this is Cherry Vanilla Sugar Cookie Royale Don't Cross Streams. Again, I put this one in my laundry room. I did a lot of samples in my laundry room. I liked this one on cold. I'm not a huge fan of the Cherry Vanilla scent, but with the Sugar Cookie and the Sugar Cookie Royale and Don't Cross Streams, that really helped cream it out a lot. This would actually be a scent I would be interested in getting again in a larger format, so I could melt it in like my office, my bedroom, the living room or something, because I don't remember that it performed well in the laundry room. That's like the nature of my laundry room, but I would really like to try it because I did like it on cold. The Moors, I don't have a scent description for this one from L3, but this is definitely more like a clean kind of fresh scent. I did melt this in my laundry room. I could smell this one. I do remember it smelling kind of nice and green, a little bit of like a citrusy note, aquatic note maybe, I don't know. It was nice. Not a scent that I feel like I need to repurchase, but it made my laundry room smell good. From Waxidents, I melted this Winter Candy Apple. It was like a snowman shape. I cut it into 3 pieces and melted it in my 2 warmers in my bedroom and in my bathroom. I like Winter Candy Apple. I definitely feel like I can melt Winter Candy Apple even outside of like winter because it's like a pretty apple scent is what it is. It kind of has that perfumey body care type note to it. This one, for this scent, was not as strong as I would expect it to be. So Waxidents is another one I'm kind of unsure of. Like I get some scents from her that perform really well and others that I feel like are just kind of light. So we shall see. Oh, I finished these 2 clamshells from the Bathing Garden in Mad Hatter's Tea Party. This is white tea and Moroccan mint. This is very pretty. Much prettier on warm than it is on cold. Like on cold, I kept like, these are both from 2017. And that's why like on cold, I kind of was getting like an earthy, dirt-like scent. But on warm, they actually were very pretty, lasted a long time, like a solid, like strong medium throw, and lasted all day in my bedroom and bathroom. So that was good. Okay, so I think that's all my empties. Okay, so let me go with non-empties. From Teddy Bees, I melted some of this Winter Farmhouse. This is sugarcane, rosemary, blue spruce, teakwood, sweet mint, palo santo, and light florals. I do not care for the scent. It just smelled off to me. I don't know. Let me smell. Yeah. I'm not sure what it is that's in this. That I think the Christmas tree scent, and then is it Christmas tree? Let's see. Should I get yeah, the rosemary and blue spruce just gives a very clean, like astringent cleaner type scent. So this smelled almost like a cleaner to me, which is okay if like you're cleaning and you smell a cleaner scent and then it kind of dissipates and then your house just smells fresh. But to have this kind of just a warm, cleaner scent, I don't know, I didn't care for it. So I'm gonna need to find somebody that might like this scent that I can pass it on to, because I'm not gonna do destashes. I just don't have the energy for that. So I melted part of this chunk in Adipose Peppermint Cake Bites. Adipose, I think, is like a vanilla blend or something from L3. This one is on the light side for it, and I think I melted part of it before, and this is from January of last year, so I don't know if this is just starting to lose some of its scent or what, but I definitely need to finish this up. So near the end of this, at the end of this round robin, we have a week that's called... It's like a use it up week. The last week is to use up like partially used things. So this is going to go in a basket along with a lot of other stuff that I put into this other basket of things I just want to use up. From Sassy Girl Aroma, I melted some of this My Life as a zucchini. This is zucchini bread, sugar cookie, and sweet milk. This is definitely heavy on the zucchini bread, but with the sugar milk, or sweet milk as she calls it, yes, sweet milk and sugar cookie, this is just a beautiful bakery scent. It's very yummy, smells delicious. Her zucchini definitely has a spice to it, but it's so good, so good. It's like spicy and creamy. So this is definitely a favorite. I have another one of those, I think, too, yeah. I melted some of this Be Confident from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is blackberry, apple mango tango, and cotton candy. Apple mango tango is like a fruity laundry type scent. It's one of the few laundry scents I actually do like, or one of the only ones I do like. I'm trying to remember where I melted this one. I think I did this in my bedroom bathroom. So it's a good one. I don't know that I'll get it again just because I'm not a huge fan of laundry type scents, but it was good. This is from The Pharmacist's Daughter. This is Better Not Pout, which is tangerine, eucalyptus, white currant, cranberry, orange blossom, and musk, and spearmint. I feel like I got mostly like heavy on the eucalyptus on this one, so I used most of it, but I do have a couple pieces left here. So again, this is going to go in my basket to use it up at the end of this collab. I did not care for this scent. I think I got mostly eucalyptus, and eucalyptus is hit or miss for me. And so I think I didn't like the eucalyptus mixed with these other scent notes in here. So not a favorite for me. From L3 Waxy Wonders, I melted part of this Trig Tart in peppermint. I do love her peppermint. This one, so I struggle with her Trig Tarts and getting them to throw. This one luckily did fairly well, but it wasn't as strong as I'm used to for her peppermint, because she definitely has a very strong nose clearing peppermint. And that one was good, but I could definitely go for stronger. I melted one bunt from this 2-pack in blue sugar, peppermint, and toasted marshmallow. I definitely got the peppermint and the blue sugar in this. I really did like it. The toasted marshmallow I don't think was distinctly there, but it just adds kind of like a creamy sweetness to it. So really good. I do like that blend. And probably something I would get again down the road. Not anything I feel like I have to have more of right now. I'm trying to get the air out of the bag, but it's good. I melted this a couple times from Sassy Girl Aroma, and I'm going to put this in my, like, you know, the use it up basket. This is Baby Elf. This is Candy Cane Cotton Candy. This is good. I think the cotton candy maybe just mellows out the candy cane a little bit more than I would like. It smells good, but it's just a very soft candy cane scent, in my opinion. So it's not as minty on warm as it did smell on cold. So I like it, but not like a must-have again. From Sugar Melts by Stacy, I melted some of this Easy Bake. I've talked about this one before. This is vanilla wafers, yellow cake, vanilla pudding. I think that vanilla wafer scent that she uses in here, maybe even the vanilla pudding, just really unique and yummy scent. This one's not super strong. It's more on the medium side, but I do really like it. It's such a unique bakery scent. So I definitely will finish this one up, and then at some point I may look at getting a little bit more of that if she ever offers it again, but more like it a souffle or something. From L3, this is definitely a loaf that's getting on the older side. It's from January last year. This is strawberry pound cake, pumpkin pecan waffles, and don't cross streams. So this, I got mostly the pumpkin pecan waffles and don't cross streams. Don't cross streams is a vanilla bakery. The strawberry pound cake I wasn't really getting. I smell it on cold, but on warm, it was mostly just the pumpkin pecan waffles. I do like it, and I really actually would like to try to use this up again in the like use it up week at the end of this collab. Toast and jam from Sugar Melts by Stacy. So this is a raspberry jam and toasted bread. The jam in this, I just don't care for. It's like a very tart, it's not really floral, I don't think. It's more just like tart, but then, I don't know, it's not sweet, it's not jammy. And so I don't care for the raspberry jam in this. I don't care for the scent really at all. This is another one I think I need to find somebody who might like it and pass it on to them. So it is what it is. From Glitterati, I melted some of this blend in Beaver Tails, Blackberry Jam Butter Cookie, and County Fair. This was definitely heavy on the Blackberry Jam Butter Cookie. Beaver Tails is that like donut shape that looks like a beaver tail, I guess. It's also called a bear claw, I think, depending on where you're from, whether it's a bear claw or a beaver tail. But that's kind of like a cinnamony donut scent. I feel like I got more of the Blackberry Jam Butter Cookie in this one. This is old, it's from a May 2017 custom. So I do feel like some of my custom scents from her just aren't as good as when I first got them. I still smell them and they still throw fairly well, but just the blends aren't as good as when I first got them. From Swanky, this I melted one time. This is Dreamland, and this is lavender, birthday cake, sugar cookie, vanilla, and cotton candy. This is predominantly bakery. So the lavender in there just really gets subdued by all those other notes. Ooh, the bag wasn't even sealed. Yeah, like, so you get more, I mean, I'm just smelling it again on cold. The lavender is just not very prominent in this. I do like this, but it's definitely more of a bakery scent than it is a lavender blend. And for me at night, I really love like a nice punch of lavender. So this one's good and I'll continue to melt it, but probably not a repurchase for me. I think she does bakery really well. I think she does some of her fruity scents really well. I just think the lavender, I haven't found it. Well, there was one lavender I think that I had from her that I like it was lavender mint or something like that. That one's just too bakery for me. This other one that I melted once, this is Vanilla Balsam Candy Cane Mrs. Claus Cookies. So on cold, I really, really like this one. On warm, it wasn't as strong as I expected it to be. Now this is one I did just receive last month. This is for my last order. Well, the last order that I received. And so the candy cane's in there, but it's very creamy. So there's definitely, I do think some of her wax does take on an undertone, like a creamy undertone, but I do like most of her wax, but I'm kind of still filling out what are my favorite scents from her and ones that aren't. And I think that's true for a lot of vendors. Like we'll have vendors who are like, oh, I love all these types of scents from this vendor, and we may not like other certain scents from them. So this one, I feel like she's just more of like a good bakery and maybe a good fruity. And this one was good, but I don't think on warm I really got those distinct notes. I got a little bit of that vanilla blossom, and I think I got a little bit of the candy cane in there, but it wasn't as strong. So we'll see. I'm gonna definitely obviously I'll continue melting through it and just see how it does. Does it need more cure time? I'm not sure, but just not as strong as I expected it to be on warm. So that's everything I melted through this past week. A lot of the empties were just really small bits of wax. But I did enjoy like a lot of the stuff I melted and kind of just starting to learn more of like what are my favorites and what are things I don't feel like I need to get again. So definitely let me know how your guys' melting week went last past week. If you were following along and melting green wax, how did it go? Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Bye.